Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss the general characteristics of phylum Aschelminthes. In previous class we have discussed the general characteristics of the platyhelminths. What are platyhelminths? These are the flatworms. The helminth means worms. The phylum Aschelminthes comprises of the roundworms. These worms or the roundworms, these are bilaterally symmetrical and unsegmented without segmentation. These are the triploblastic and pseudocoelomate animals with organ system of the body organization. The body size is variable from microscopic to few centimeters. The body of these animals or Aschelminthes is generally worm-like, cylindrical or flattened, and on their surface the cuticle is present. The alimentary canal is straight and complete with mouth and anus. The respiratory and the circulatory systems are absent. Then nervous system in this animal is simple and consists of a nerve ring. The sexes are separate, that is male and females are separate, that we called it as a dioecious. The asexual reproduction in Aschelminthes does not occur. They are inhabiting aquatic and terrestrial environment, and many are well-known parasites. So these are the general characteristics. Now the classification. This phylum Aschelminthes having this is a small class of the nematodes or that we called it as the roundworms. These having we have to discuss the four examples from the four orders from the nematoda. That is the first one is the Ascaroidea. Order Ascaroidea. Second one is a Dracunculoidea. Third order is a Phileroidea. And the fourth one is a Strongyloidea. The four animals that we have to discuss is a Excaris belonging to Ascaroidea order, Dracunculus which belongs to the Dracunculoidea order, then Eucheria that belongs to the Phileroidea order, and the Ancylostoma belonging to the Strongyloidea. Then the first animal or the first example, that is the Ascaris from the Aschelminthes. The classification is the phylum Aschelminthes. Then the class is a Nematoda, order is a Ascaroidea, and the genus is a Ascaris. This is the male and this one is a female. The female is larger than the male, and the male having the curved end and having this penile spicule for the mating or reproduction. This is the female having this female gonopore, and this is the male at the end or at the tail region. This having the cloaca, and near cloaca the penile spicules are. This is the male and the female. This larger one or the bigger is a female and the smaller one is a male and having the curd. The pair of female and the male worms, Ascaris lumbricoides, and this is the same. This is the male having the testes and this larger is the female. Ascaris lumbricoides is commonly known as roundworm and it is an intestinal parasite of the man. The body of these is elongated, cylindrical and pointed at both the ends. The surface of the body is marked with four longitudinal lines. Mouth is provided with median dorsal and a pair of ventral lips. The male and females are separate, that is, sexes are separate. Male is smaller than the female. Male is 15 to 31 centimeter in length and the posterior end is curved ventrally. It has a pair of spicules, and these pair of spicules are called as a penile city, meant for mating or the reproduction. Then the female is large, about 20 to 35 centimeter, with the posterior end straight. So these are the characteristic features of the Ascaris. Then the next animal which belonging to the Dracunculidae order, that is a Dracunculus. This is the female Dracunculus and this is the male Dracunculus. The female is larger than the male. Then this phylum is the Aschelminthes, class is the Nematoda, order is the Dracunculoidea, and the genus is the Dracunculus. The Dracunculus mediensis is commonly known as the guinea worm or serpent worm. Serpent, what is meant by serpent? Samp. That it looks like the word serpent and therefore it is called as a what? The serpent worm. And this it is the largest known roundworm. Its anterior part of pharynx is muscular but posterior part is a glandular. The posterior end of male is curved while it is straight in females. And the females are viviparous, give birth to directly to their new young ones. The secondary host is a cyclops, and the man is infected through the infected cyclops reach in the alimentary canal by the contaminated water. This means the two hosts, that is, one is a man and another one is a cyclops. And the disease caused is called as a guinea worm disease. So this is the dracunculus, or that we called it as a serpent. Then the third one is a what? The ancylostoma. This ancylostoma, one having the copulatory bursa, this is a male, and this one is a uterus, vulva, ovary, this is the female. And this nematoda, then order is a Strongyloidea, and the genus is a ancylostoma. This ancylostoma, it is commonly known as hookworm. The mature worm is cylindrical in shape, narrow anteriorly, and white or ivory gray in color. The males are smaller and measuring 8 to 11 millimeter in length, while female measures 10 to 13 millimeter in length. Male is provided with companulate bursa. This is the companulate bursa, or that we call it as a copulatory bursa, meant for the copulation, and fertilization is internal and occurs in the intestine of the host. The fertilized egg passes through the fecal matter or the feces and develops into infective stage. The infection takes place by penetration of the skin of host by the infective larval stage, and it is an endoparasite in the intestine of the man. So this ancylostoma, the hookworm, and the infection occurs by penetration of the skin of host by the infective larval stage, and this is an endoparasite. Then the fourth example from the Aschelminthes, that is a Vaucheria bankruptcy, and it belongs to the order that is a Filaroidea. You might have that is a listened the filaria, that is a disease which is caused by the this Vaucheria bankruptcy, or that we called it as a generally elephantiasis. So this is the larval form of the Wucheria bankruptcy, and this is the female larger and the male is a smaller, and this is a what the larvae of this Wucheria bankruptcy. The Wucheria or the filaria worm is the most important human parasite, and it resides or lives in the lymph glands or ducts. Adult worms are creamy white in color, and these are filiform and cylindrical in shape. Both the ends are tapering and terminating bluntly. The head is slightly swollen and provided with two rows of the small papillae. Male is about 40 millimeter in length, while female is about 80 to 100 millimeter in length. That means the female is twice bigger than the male. The female worms give birth to the microphyllae, and Wucheria bankruptcy causes a serious disease known as filariasis or elephantiasis. And this Wucheria bankruptcy, it completes its life cycle in two hosts. One is a man and another one is the mosquito. So this is a digenic and the life cycle is completed into two hosts. One is a man and another one is the mosquito. It causes a serious disease known as a filariasis or elephantiasis. Male is smaller, the female is a longer. Female worms give birth to the word microphyllae and within blood the microphyllae are there and head is slightly swollen with two rows of small papillae, and it resides in the lymph glands or the ducts of the human beings. So this is regarding the Wucheria bankruptcy. So these are the